So we already worked with strings as lists in a way that we learned how to transverse and slice some strings as lists, right? There's also other cool functions when we're working with strings that we can manipulate them as actual lists. So let's say we have a string as an ham, cheese, and bacon, and we want to say, well, let's split this up. And we want to say that split this up and let's print it out to see the actual output of this. So when we don't pass any parameter to our split function, we are saying to use white spaces. So the result of this operation, it provides a list where each element is a string separated by an actual space, which transforms this into a list. Of course, we can overload this function here. Let's say we have a string, let's say today is the 1st of January of the year 3000. And then we say, well, split this, but now we don't have white space anymore. We actually have a dash. So we can go there and say, well, use the proper separator for this. And we're gonna use not the white spaces anymore, let's say here. And then when we run it, we'll use the dash line as a separator. So we have 1, 1, and 3000, right? The same way we can split our string, we can also join them. So let's say we have a given list, and I want to transform this into a string, but I want them to be separated by a comma and a white space. So we can use this as a string and join whatever that we have on the left with whatever I have on the right, and I give the elements that I want to put it together. Let's say the first element is Bob, the second element is Bob Child, and the third element is Bob Dog. So when I put this together here and I'm saying, well, join them, join whatever that I have here on the left with every element here on the right being separated by this guy, and after we run this, we'll see that each element will be separated now by the token that we picked in order to join those elements. So basically we are saying, hey, join this guys right here on the right by the pattern that I have here on the left. Okay, so thank you and happy coding.